The G20, known as the Group of 20, stands as the cornerstone of global economic governance, uniting the world's major economies that collectively represent 85% of the global GDP, over 75% of international trade, and two-thirds of the world's population in efforts to foster cooperation on critical issues. Today, we delve deeply into its crucial role in shaping international trade policies and economic stability, spotlighting influential figures like former Bank of England Governor Mark Carney, the profound impact of former U.S. President Donald Trump's trade decisions, and India's rapidly rising stature as a key player in global economics. The G20 plays a pivotal role in coordinating international policies to address trade imbalances, promoting fair and equitable trade practices among member nations, and tackling global economic crises such as escalating tariffs, supply chain disruptions caused by events like the COVID-19 pandemic, and geopolitical tensions that affect commerce worldwide. Through its platform, the G20 actively fosters multilateral agreements designed to stabilize volatile financial markets, prevent the rise of protectionist measures that could fragment global trade, and drive sustainable economic growth across a diverse range of developed and emerging economies by encouraging inclusive policies and resilient infrastructure. From 2008 to 2020, during a period marked by the global financial crisis and subsequent recovery efforts, the G20 established 185 specific trade commitments aimed at enhancing cooperation, achieving an impressive average compliance rate of 66% among members, which clearly demonstrates the forum's strong commitment to maintaining global economic stability and trust in international systems. The G20's comprehensive trade agenda focuses on several key areas, including fostering open and accessible markets to encourage free flow of goods and services, building resilient supply chains to withstand shocks like natural disasters or conflicts, reforming the World Trade Organization to make it more effective, and promoting inclusive trade practices that benefit small businesses and developing nations alike. These concerted efforts by the G20 are absolutely crucial for maintaining and rebuilding trust in the international trade system, which in turn supports robust economic growth, helps create jobs in various sectors, and plays a vital role in reducing global unemployment rates by ensuring stable and fair opportunities for workers around the world. Former Bank of England Governor Mark Carney has emerged as a key and influential voice in G20 discussions on trade and finance, consistently advocating for the integration of climate change considerations into trade policies to promote environmental sustainability, while also emphasizing the importance of financial stability measures to prevent future economic downturns. Carney's valuable insights on green finance initiatives, such as sustainable investment funds and carbon pricing mechanisms, along with strategies for post-pandemic economic recovery that prioritize resilient infrastructure, underscore the G20's evolving trade agenda, which is increasingly pushing for innovative partnerships and diversified trade routes to adapt to new global challenges. Former U.S. President Donald Trump's America First approach significantly challenged established G20 norms by imposing substantial tariffs on key allies and trading partners like the European Union and China, actions that sparked intense debates within the group about the merits of unilateralism versus the benefits of multilateral cooperation in maintaining a balanced global trade environment. Trump's bold policies, including renegotiated trade deals like the USMCA, rigorously tested the resilience and adaptability of the G20 framework, leaving a lasting influence on ongoing trade tensions between major economies and highlighting the delicate and often precarious balance required in global economic relations to avoid escalation into full-scale trade wars. India, as one of the major and most dynamic players in the G20, champions progressive reforms for more equitable trade policies that address disparities between nations, pushes for greater integration of the digital economy into global trade frameworks, and actively promotes South-South cooperation to strengthen ties among developing countries. By hosting the prestigious 2023 G20 Summit in New Delhi, India took center stage to highlight the importance of inclusive economic growth that leaves no one behind, strategically positioning itself as a vital bridge connecting the interests of developed economies with those of emerging markets to foster balanced global progress. Through its growing influence, India is shaping the global trade agenda by promoting sustainable and inclusive practices that prioritize environmental protection and social equity, enhancing the representation and voice of African nations in international forums, and establishing robust frameworks for the responsible sourcing and trade of critical minerals essential for modern technologies like batteries and electronics. As global trade dynamics continue to shift amid uncertainties like technological disruptions and climate impacts, the G20 remains an indispensable forum for navigating these complex challenges and restoring confidence in international trade mechanisms that underpin worldwide prosperity. With insightful voices like Mark Carney's advocacy for sustainable finance, hard-learned lessons from Donald Trump's era of protectionist policies, and India's forward-looking leadership in inclusive growth, the future of world trade appears more interconnected than ever, yet it will undoubtedly present ongoing challenges that require collaborative solutions. Stay informed and engaged with these pivotal global economic shifts, as the G20 persists in its essential mission to shape a more stable and prosperous economic future for all nations through continued dialogue and action on trade issues.